So are index annuities safe for retirement? Very popular question that we do get with retirees and retirees. So let's go over it together. Okay. What do we really mean when we say safe? Okay. What does safe mean when it comes to index annuities? Well, we say safe because it prevents any losses from the market going down, right? So typically when it comes to investing and people ask, is investment safe? They're really referring to, am I going to lose money in this investment? That's where index annuities really come in. They're safe because they prevent you from any market losses. Also safe from you running out of money. A key feature that index annuities do have is you can actually convert a lump sum of money or your annuity into a retirement paycheck for the rest of your life so that you never run out of money. And also, they are safe from making a big late mistake in your investment portfolio because you hear stories all the time where, I invested in A, I invested in B, I invested in C, I lost 20, I lost 30%, I lost my money. But index annuities are safe because your money's going to be there for you while it's growing with the performance of the stock market. So let's talk about risk, right? Because when you're a pre-retiree and retiree, you really want to minimize your risk because you don't have enough time to wait for the stock market to come back up, right? So how index annuities really handle market risk. The first thing is your money is never directly invested in the stock market. That's why when the stock market goes negative, you don't participate in any stock market losses because once again, your money's never directly invested in the stock market. It's protection from negative years. Yes, the stock market has created a lot of wealth for Americans. It goes up near record highs, at record highs, but it is what we call as a variable investment or strategy. It could go up and it could also go down. And this is designed to protect your money against any market losses. So this is really for someone that wants to remove risk from their portfolio and obtain a higher rate of return than what the banking system is currently offering. But what about the risk when it comes to an insurance company? Because really what you're doing with the index annuity is you're removing the risk from your portfolio, you're transferring the risk to the insurance company. So a question clients ask us is, well, what happens if the insurance company runs into some issues? And this is where the regulation really comes in. The companies that we do business with, the ones that specialize in index annuities, they're really highly regulated insurance companies. They're A-rated. We don't do any business with a company that's B or lower. Also, the law does require that these companies have reserves in case anything does happen. And since index annuities are designed for long-term obligations, this definitely helps the insurance company minimize the risk as well because they're not trading. They're not jumping in, they're jumping out. It's not a hedge fund. Okay. It's really set up to invest money, protect it, make sure it's safe, taking 5, 7, 10-year time horizon, getting close to retirement, currently retired, but looking for that safe investment. But when do they make sense? Because index annuities, to be very frank with you, they're not for everybody. They are for a portion of somebody's assets, but it has to make sense for the specific type of investor. I would say they're typically used for people that are near maybe 5 to 10 years of retirement or someone that's actually in retirement, where they're thinking, you know what, protection matters more than growth right now. I accumulated assets for the last 10, 20, 30 years. The last thing I want is for my investments to go down. I don't want to experience another 2008, 2009. I saw my parents go through that, my grandparents. I've heard these crazy stories. I want to make sure that my principal is protected. That's when an index annuity will make sense. But also understand that it's part of a broader retirement strategy. It's not the only thing you want to do in retirement. It's a portion of your assets, and that portion depends on your investment goals, your retirement goals. Everybody is different, but this is when it makes sense for most people. Now, the big takeaway, okay, the safety depends on the risk that you're trying to manage. Okay, the word safe is subjective. Some people want more safety than others, right? Some people will see safe as, hey, I only lose 5% or 10%. Some think if I go down 5 to 10%, that's entirely not safe. I want to protect it 100%. So you're really trading big upside potential. You're not going to participate in the stock market years that does 20, 25%. More importantly, though, you're not going to participate in the years where the stock market goes down 10, 15, 20%, or even during the year tons of emotion. So when you use an index annuity correctly, it really supports a stable retirement plan. The clients that we work with that have index annuities, it gives them that complete peace of mind knowing that they have a portion of assets that's completely protected. When you combine that portion with guaranteed Social Security, that really covers someone's bottom line. So, think about it. Maybe index annuity does fit your portfolio. If you're unsure, what I created is this free educational guide. The link is below. I called it Smart Growth and Safe Returns, and it's really for someone that wants to protect their assets, but they also want upside of the stock market. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button today. And if you're ready to take the next steps, feel free to schedule a discovery meeting with Core Financial Partners. Until next time, take care and keep building smart.